Hello Python programmers. Today we are going to dive into the world of data types in Python. Understanding data types is fundamental because it helps you work with different kinds of information in your programs. In Python, there are several primitive data types. Let us explore some of the most common ones. They are integers, floats, strings, Boolean values, and a none type. Let us start with the integers. You can assign an integer to any variable. Integers are all numbers including 1, 2, 3 and their counterparts being -3, -4 and so on. All the negative numbers and the positive numbers you know, including 0. So a will be 1, let us say b equals to 2. These are two integers and we can add both of them or multiply both of them like in mathematics, like we do it in mathematics all the time. Print a plus b. The expected answer is 3. You can divide or multiply or do other operations among them. Let us see floating numbers. Floating numbers are all numbers which have a decimal point. For example, 2.12, minus 1.324 or even 0.00 or 2.0. Anything which has a decimal value is a floating number. Now let us say a is 2.12, b is equals to minus 1.24 and then divide both of them. Print a divided by b. Here a and b are overridden from 1 and 2 to 2.12 and minus 1.24. When you run it, you get some floating point number. Now let us see strings. Strings are basically characters like on the textbooks instead of a calculator, which are surrounded by single quotes or double quotes or triple quotes. You can say a is hi, b is Navi, and if you add both of them, you get hi Navi. Now if I say b is 9, you get hi 9. Now I put a as 0. When a and b are integers, you get 1 plus 2 is 3. When a is a string of 0 and a string of 9, you wouldn't get 9. Instead, you'll be getting 0, 9 because both of them are strings and not integers. You can just put single quotes instead of a double quote and the same works in Python. You can as well use triple quotes, which are used for multi-line strings in Python. What does that mean? You can go into the new line and say 9 ty. It goes 0, 9 and then in new line it prints ty. So this is how strings work. Let us go to the booleans. Here you can assign a to true, b to false. You can perform different kinds of operations among a and b, and then these things work. If you say print a plus b, true is always assigned to 1 and false is always assigned to 0. So when we add a plus b, it prints out 1. Okay, let me comment this thing. It prints out 1. If I say true is a minus b, it goes 1 because 2 is 1 and then b is 0. False is 0. If I say b minus a, it goes minus 1. b is 0 and a is 1. So 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Now comes the none type. A is equals to none. You can say a equals to none. What none type actually means is it represents the absence of a value or a null value. It's commonly used to indicate that a variable has not been assigned to a value yet. Here a is not assigned to anything and it is just layman in the space. Now if you understand and are interested in exploring complex data types like lists, tuples and dictionaries, which are built upon these primitive data types, you can check out our video in the description. In the meantime, I hope this video of primitive data types in Python has been helpful. Remember that understanding data types is a fundamental step in becoming a proficient Python programmer. Before we wrap up, if you found this video informative, please consider giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more Python tutorials will be helpful for us. Happy coding and keep exploring the exciting world of Python.